Okay, so Gilmore Girls Part 2 or Lauren Graham's Waddle. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get that one with a beard. She generally, is pretty good at taking care of hers. But that's neither here nor there. Now, first, this is the show that, at the time it was made, is a transitional set of years as the beginning of the 21st century. Women's positions and roles and stuff were different. And I have to say, I admit that every female on the cast did not decide to go out and get the double G upgrade, and that they stayed with their natural or semi-natural form. I mean, believe it or not, some women just like to perk up the bees a little, but whatever. I admire an actress who won't get, massive... Yeah, because they really don't help your acting at all. As a matter of fact, they say that you're so desperate inside that you are so pathetically uncomfortable with who you are that your obsession with your chest and your image is going to take away from your ability to act. I mean, seriously, that's why they do porn. Anyways, I wanted to get that out of the way. Now, another thing I forgot was Sally Struthers. Sally Struthers has what we call the theater debacle. Basically, when an actress or actor can't get real work, they do theater. Off-Broadway, Broadway, doesn't really matter. It's the hack land. They can't act, so they go to theater. Theater is not for acting, it's for dramatization. Yeah, exactly that. You oversell everything because you can't act, so you oversell everything. And that's what Sally Struthers has done. And now, so far, I'm just in the beginning of season 5 now. So, I mean, got like 2 3/4 seasons or something like that left to go. But we have that. Another thing, because one thing I didn't notice as I was bouncing around the internet between episodes, family-friendly funding organization or something that was behind helping get this show on the road, which is one of the reasons that Rory and Paris didn't advance to the lug status that we had hoped and foresaw that this relationship was developing. This is probably her best relationship. And as we're into her sophomore year in college, where she definitely should be in a relationship with Paris at this point, it's still not happening. Although, she did joke about it. She did joke about it. But it hasn't happened, and it may or may not happen down the road before she's a senior. There was that one kiss on spring break, but it just wasn't even a good kiss. But it wasn't for Paris's lack of trying. Let me see, what else am I forgetting? Kirk, yeah, he's consummate in the bumbling man about everything and stuff. And like I said, as a New Englander, a resident of essentially Quahog, and actually I think Quahog is a little bit more saner and respectable place to live than where I actually am. Yes, we're a little fascist dictatorship here on the south coast of Massachusetts, where the Republicans have taken over and destroyed life for everyone. And one of the reasons that my other campaign, my suicide campaign, has as advancing as it is because Republicans firmly believe that if you can't work, then you should be euthanized. And I actually support this concept. Probably one of Hitler's best ideas that's been carried forth by the Hitler Youth in America, a.k.a. the Republican Party. Even the teabaggers are accepting it. Anyways, let's get back to the show. Now, I have noticed in a couple of scenes the hints of the future. Now, see, this is what I hate about watching actors. I watch things out of order. I've watched Parenthood. Sorry, without the meds, near vomiting happens all the time. Anyways, we know what Lauren is going to look like, after she is sufficiently over the hill when she starts Parenthood, where her throat somehow swallows her chin and her jawline, and she begins looking more like a turtle, which is really kind of a shame because she was hot. Even after she crested the hill at 32, she was still kind of hot for a couple of years there. But I've noticed in season 3 and 4, camera angles hitting her waddle, her forming baby waddle, just with hints and the profiles where her chin just sort of, her throat and her chin and her head just sort of look like that one big kind of future Jabba. Even though she's really kind of, the tush is grade A. Go Lauren Graham. Love the tush. Love the itty bitties. Keep it going, girl. Okay, I think I've covered just about everything. Yeah, and the Luke and Laura thing. Okay, Lorelai, but Luke and Laura. I mean, come on, that was enough. That was, but yeah, I mean. Anyways, we still have part 3 coming up, and we'll see how the last 2 3/4-ish seasons go. Maybe Rory will get lucky with Paris. Yeah, one night in Paris.